Hello, and welcome to the series. This is the place where we take on the impossible task of guarding the best basketball players on planet Earth. Warning, guarding the best leads to getting dunked on, getting dropped, and other forms of humiliation. It's no fun job, but somebody has to do it. Why not us? In these videos, we'll take a look at player tendencies. First, we take an analytics look through shot charts. Then, we break down film and see how these players get their shots and how coaches design actions for them to get to their spots. Finally, we tackle the task of how to guard. Today's task is Julius Randle. We're looking at an extremely rare shot chart here, people. One that has more mid-range attempts than three-point attempts. This is blasphemy in today's NBA, but we're gonna break it down anyways. Julius shoots 27% of his shots from beyond the arc. 34% of his shots are coming in the mid-range, and he gets to the rim 39% of the time. A more balanced shot chart than we normally see. Now, his efficiency in these three areas, Randle is a 42% three-point shooter, a great percentage for someone who isn't a quote-unquote shooter. Yes, he does have less attempts, and his looks tend to be more open, with defenders being cautious of him driving on them. But I expect to see more and more threes coming from Randle in his career as he begins to be more confident in his shooting ability. Julius shoots 44% from the mid-range area, and when he does get to the rim, he finishes at a 56% rate. That's not good for someone of his size and build and position. That's why we see this cold zone. If we look at these stats on the side, positive assist-to-turnover ratio. Love to see playmaking big, such a weapon to have on the offensive end. Randle's also great at drawing fouls, and I'll show you just how he does it a little later. All in all, this is a much more balanced shot chart, with shots being spread out more evenly in the three areas. Randle does favor going inside a little more, but overall, shots are coming from all over. The biggest takeaway is the slightly weaker finishing ability than expected. When you see this from forwards especially, you have to watch out for them chasing their own shots for offensive rebounds and second chance points. Certainly the case with Randle. The other big takeaway is the great playmaking from this big. An assist-to-turnover ratio that rivals guards. Now, as we do, let's get some context to these numbers. Let's break down film and find out when these shots are coming, how these shots are being created, and why those shots work for Randle. Watching Julius Randle is a blast from the past, a throwback to the 2000s, before everyone was jacking threes like they're being held at gunpoint. Back when the name of the game was get the ball in the mid-post, clear the hell out of the way, take your sweet time pivoting, and go to work. Remember these days? Back when the jerseys were baggier and Carmelo Anthony was doing this to people?
He will not be denied. No accolades, postseason accolades for Embiid last season, so he's upset about that. Julius eluded him to get easily to the basket.
Beyond the arc. He has been incredible.
There's Randle over Covington.
Carmelo Anthony answers.
Randle is Melo reincarnated. Randle is bringing blacktop basketball back. And as a matchup nightmare, why not? He'll take the little guys deep in the post, bigger guys quick off the step, and he'll stick jumpers in your face if you give him space. He'll even pick apart your double teams with the pass. Julius is the big bad bully on the playground, giving guys work one by one and in one-on-one. How do you stop him? It's a lot of post and mid-post touches for Randle. He's trying to get deep post position. But he's not adamant on keeping it. Randle's happy to catch it further and face up. Guarding Randle will vary. He has different ways of attacking stronger guys, slower guys, smaller guys, faster guys, taller guys, and all the other guys. You'll have to adjust accordingly. But here's some of his tricks. Randle loves a post sweep. Gives him extra points by drawing fouls. He's a big body, and it takes a lot to handle his bumps. He knows this and knows guys will drop their hands to brace for contact. That's when he sweeps through your arms to finish. The contact barely affects him because of the upward momentum of his arms. He simply has to focus on getting the touch right. It's really a brilliant move and will get even the most experienced players. He backs you down, gives you one good bump. Then as you anticipate the second coming, he springs into his sweep. But now that you know this, you can be ready. If you're bigger, get those hands up and out after that first bump. Wall him up. Make him make those tough off-balance shots. If you're smaller, you can pull the chair on him. Watch this guy. Beautifully done. All that power is difficult to stop for Randle too. If done right, you can get him out of control, jumping in the air to pass, trying to make tough plays. If you just send doubles at him when he's staring at them and ready, he'll pick them apart. He's got good vision and is an exceptional passer. You have to attack him when he's in his tunnel vision state. Yes, Randle has a weakness. His aggression can lead to tunnel vision, and it can force him to miss what's staring right at him. If you're more strategic with doubles, you can get him doing this, or this, and even this. In terms of coaching schemes to get him looks, it's pretty old-fashioned. Some back screens for him. Clear out, get out of his way. Some flex screens for him. Clear out, get out of his way. Sometimes it's as simple as reverse it to him, get down to the post, clear out, get out of his way. Whatever it takes to get him in the post, even if it's in transition. He likes to get early transition position, especially if he's closing out on shooters. You gotta be ready for it. To recap, Randle is a player from back in the 90s and 2000s who's playing in today's game. Mid-post ISOs, low-post touches, his patented sweep move, and he will shoot the three if you really give it to him. Overall, he's got an aggressive attitude to his game. He'll use his power, and he's really just trying to overwhelm you with his strength. But you can use that against him. Get him off balance, get him out of control. That's what you should be trying to do when you're guarding him. How do you do that? The key is to create some kind of indecision with more strategic doubles. Maybe later doubles, maybe stunt and recovers, something to get him indecisive and out of control. Thank you for watching. I hope now you feel like you can take on this big bad bully. If you're feeling the courage, give the video a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and stay tuned.
Extra points on the clear path. Bullock back to Randle. Randle crossover goes right at Drummond and throws it down.